Rick, couple questions. How different is it having the number of true point guard options you have this year compared to last? And then how long are you expecting Jonas to be out?
It's different, Mike, in terms of the depth, just like when in practice. You know, I mean, I could go down the list with each one. You know, Santi's improved, maybe arguably the most improved player on our team, and you know, so many things. It's just fun watching him play, to be quite honest with you, watching him practice, because he's at a level that's, one, he's got himself in elite shape, and to be an elite player, that's where it starts. And then with Kennedy coming in, and you know, he shows us what we expected and what we've watched him do over the years that we've recruited him. And then we got very fortunate and blessed with Zakai at the end. I mean, we knew about him, and certainly the way he ended and the way it worked out. But those three guys have really helped each other. I mean, you were talking about, go back to question about being competitive now. That position is probably the most competitive position on the floor every single day, because of the fact that all three of those guys are high-level competitors. They're very dedicated and determined to get the most out of their ability. They've embraced each other to where they know that they can help each other. And I will tell you, there could be times this year they could all three be on the court at some point in time, because of the versatility that all three of them have.
Then Jonas.
And Jonas, again, you know, Jonas was making strides and going through the typical, I think, adjustments that most freshmen have to go through. You know, understanding the wear and tear that it takes daily. And you know, every freshman that comes in, it's different for each one of them. And but Jonas, you know, he really was making strides, and then he got hit with the illness, and it set him back. Now he hasn't been with us. This is starting the third week, and hopefully after this scrimmage he'll be back and he'll have to work his way back in. He won't be able to come back full throttle. When you miss this time of year, because you think about our scrimmage, you think about we scrimmaged full scrimmages with ourselves twice, and then an outside scrimmage, and the day-to-day, because now we will start, you know, tapering back a little bit, getting ready for our games, but we're still we've added some things while he's been out, so he'll work his way back in, and I think he's got a really bright future ahead of him. You know, he brought some stuff. I mean, his rim protection was something that was really excited us, and he just found a way. It seemed like every day found a way to block shots. He's got great hands, great touch, and but you know, all things happen, we think, for a reason, and maybe it'll be a blessing in disguise for some way, somehow, as we go forward. But we're expecting him to come back eager and excited to get back in it.